by the board during the public meeting. Looks like we have one. Terry Rubicki. And step forward. Yes. And you'll have 3 minutes.
All right.
Thank you.
I have to say that my daughter was basically in tears when we heard Butte was gone. My family has never been happier. And I'm here to say there's a lot of stuff that was covered up, a lot of transparency, a lot of, I hate to say it, retaliation. I spoke out against abuse during COVID. I did not like the fact that we were taping masks to kids' face. That's abuse. Let's be clear. Whether it's government aided, it's abuse. Whether you're making money off of it, it's abuse. So it's funny how abuse is allowed when it's getting funded. But when actual abuse is not happening, the school jumps on it. I'm going to read you an email from Butte to me. Attached is the file you requested. Mind you, I'd been asking for documents that I had signed in a parenting agreement for months, and was not giving it. I signed, supposedly. As I stated in the previous email, the documents in question appeared, keyword, appeared to be valid. You guys have an attorney, so I'd fire that attorney because they don't know what legal documents look like. And it was what we have been following today. Mind you, that was 6 months later. Additional information was provided to us by the courthouse that confirmed the current validity of your parenting agreement and not the documents provided by my ex. The documents that represented a change of residential custody are not currently court ordered. They were not court ordered, but you followed them. There was no signature by a judge. You guys took my kid away from me and my other 2 kids based on nothing because you just didn't like me. And I hope everyone from this day forward, you look at paperwork and you validate it because you can destroy people's lives forever. There's no comeback from this, guys. You destroyed my life and my kids' life forever. And I have to live with it. I have to fight for the truth because nobody wanted to do their job. Nobody. It's wrong. I ask you, do not destroy anyone else's lives because it's not right. And if you're in question of something, you better make sure you dig a little deeper. Because appeared, that's terrible. Everything can appear a certain way. Just stop with the lies, stop with the cover up. Please be transparent. Because you've dug my family in such a deep state of heartache that I have to pick up the pieces with my other kids for the rest of my life. But I'm damn well pretty happy that Butte is gone. Thanks.
Thanks, Erin. Okay, we have administrative reports. Sharma, is there anything you'd like to speak to on these?
No, I think the administration did a wonderful job. Their school accomplishments. Would you like to comment on anything, Sharon? Anything you want to highlight? But otherwise, it's great.
I know, I'm pretty excited about the ECE fair that's coming up at the end of the month. We're going to be at the Crystal Lake Public Library for that morning. Last year there were 70-some families that came through with
Ms. Giuliano gave her a week of transition, which I think was incredibly helpful for her in her transition, so we're just really happy to have her. It's running with us.
I've just been working really hard with my building leadership team, and it took us a few months, but we're really excited about the goals that we've created. We started working on action steps last week when we met for our goals, and we are excited about kind of focusing on getting data from the 5 essentials because we currently don't have enough data to really make actionable steps. So that was one of our simpler goals, but we need that data to be able to determine how to move forward with our student, staff, community, and then also just looking at our academics and how we can continue to increase student growth within our classrooms.
Thank you so much. Are there any questions from the board?
What have we done in the past to get community input on the 5 essential surveys?
I'm honestly not sure. I know as a admin team, we talked about, or as the building leadership team, our plan is to put a QR code in both the lobbies. So as parents wait for pick up their child, do that. And then we also, I share this with Jordan because we're probably going to do this actually across the district, is to create raffle tickets that get at home, and as parents complete it, they get to sign off on those, and then their child brings it back and gets the chance to win incentives. So parents, if they have multiple elementary kiddos, only need to complete it one time, but they can sign off on all 3 elementary ones. Same thing, if they do have one in each building, they have to complete one for each building, and then
We're gonna be uniform in the goal, just so we're working to
yeah.
It's a great idea.
Mm-hmm. So those are a couple of the ideas that the team came up with, and then we're excited to implement.
our step. Great, thank you.
Any other
I did want to ask about I believe it's one book, one school
Oh, yeah.
program.
Yes. So hopefully I'm working with the PTO for the funding for the books, because they're going to use some of the scholastic money that they use from the book fair to help us purchase a book, and the goal is to have the whole school read one book together. So it's ECE through 4th grade. We took a book that's about in the middle. The goal is to have them vote on it next week and then start the week after. And so for the littles, we record chapters so they can listen to it at home if they have a parent that can read it to them. For the 2nd, 3rd, 4th graders, where the book's age appropriate, the hope would be that they can read. The couple of books that we're looking at are 1st to 3rd grade level, so it's right in the middle area. I read one of them with my 3 or 4-year-old and 6-year-old, and they adored it. So just testing it out on a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old was to me a good test. But it was nice to just read one chapter a night, and kind of then need to come back, take a little quiz in the morning, and then we see the classes, a benefit wrap up in the hallway, and they see the classes scores, and just kind of a way to create school spirit and a love of reading. February is PTO readathon, and the book fair is the first week of February, so that's the goal of the February start date. We're waiting to hear back from Scholastic about money right now.
Yeah, that's great. I love the idea, and I was just curious, like, what success looked like, and how would you measure it? It sounds like you've got that.
Yeah, we did it at my old school, and it's a well-known program in the district, so it's not a unique thing that I came up with, but it was a lot of fun at my old school, so I wanted to bring it here.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Angela, can you highlight the early childhood, like the hybrid,
Yeah.
all that?
So we originally with Dr. Butte had talked about at the beginning of the year going to a 5-day week for ECE next year. And after talking to some parents and teachers, there were some concerns about what if I don't want a 5-day week. So I actually put out the report that I talked through with Dr. Butte before he left, and with our admin team and our ECE team, that we would keep the mornings 4 days. Because 3-year-olds tend to be the ones who need the nap and need their time. But that did require then the kids who do need the 5-day more are typically our special ed kids who need that consistency of every day and the services. So I wanted that in the afternoon. So that'll be a 3-4 blend of self-contained classroom in the afternoon, so they get that consistency. We'll have a blended 3-4 classroom for kids that are 3 and parents want the 5-day. And we'll also have our pre-K program, those kindergarten ready kids who we're looking at next year, you're gonna be in kindergarten, we're gonna have a pre-K classroom in that 5 day, because that's getting them ready for school. But that leaves parents that option for the lower cost, less day, option in the morning. And one of the reasons that I felt strongly about that was it gives us Mondays to do our screenings. We're gonna start doing kindergarten screenings again. That kind of went away with COVID. We have that option to do that. All of our early intervention kids coming to our ECE program, when they're considered eligible for IEP services, possibly, we do a full evaluation of those kids. It also gives us that chance to screen students who are coming in and who have never been at school before, so we know what classroom's the appropriate placement. So that's my proposal, that the mornings are 4 days, the afternoons 5 days, and it gives us that variety that parents are looking for. It'll be first come, first serve. We are opening our registration to existing families just to sign up with interest on the 26th of January, because we want it open to everyone by the time that ECE fair is on the 31st. So the website will have a live link on the 30th, the day before the preschool fair. So people who do not have existing children in Prairie Grove can start to sign up for spots. Because it's first come, first serve. If we're full in one of the classrooms and they really want that 5-day pre-K program, but it's full, then they have to look at other options. We only have limited space and staff.
What is our capacity?
We typically would say under 20, because that legally for having a teacher and 2 parents is where we should stop. Because of possible incoming IEP kids, I typically try to cut it off between 16 and 17 so that we have a few spots open, because we're legally required to provide early childhood for children with IEPs. We're not legally required to provide it for every student. We do want at-risk and IEP kids to be able to come to our program.
Thank you. Any other questions on the administrative report? Okay, great. Thank you all so very much. May I have a motion to approve the amended interim superintendent contract for Dr. Joseph Bailey?
So moved.
Second.
Daniel Works,
Yes.
Jennifer Revola, just hold on, that's okay. So just a point of clarification, the contract was initially signed 2 weeks ago. But there was a line in there that needed to be amended.
About contract work.
Yes. And so it appears that he is under contract with another district, or can be. Is that my understanding?
He was just finishing up a couple of days.
Okay. Thank you.
So he had 11 days left at the time his contract was signed, and we needed to just amend that.
Great. So that part is just being
And now
from the new
finance committee.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Roll call.
Daniel Mark,
Yes.
Jennifer Revola,
Yes.
Nicole Score,
Yes.
Kristen Packer,
Yes.
Stephanie Couch.
Yes.
Rebecca Jenkins.
Yes.
Josie Shack.
Yes. May I have a motion to approve the consent agenda, which includes regular and executive minutes from December 16th, 2025, regular meeting, regular and executive minutes from December 15th, 2025, finance committee meeting, regular and executive minutes from January 6th, 2026, emergency meeting, regular minutes from January 7th, 2026, emergency meeting, bills payable, treasurer's report, quarterly financial and investment reports, personnel action reports, designation of executive session minutes, and destruction of verbatim recordings, and acceptance of donations in the sum of $2,250.22 for the band program.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call?
Jennifer Revola,
Yes.
Nicole Score,
Yes.
Kristen Packer,
Yes.
Stephanie Couch,
Yes.
Rebecca Jenkins.
Yes.
Daniel Mark,
Yes.
Josie Shack.
Yes.
Motion carries.
May I have a motion to approve the negotiated agreement between the Prairie Grove Teachers Association and the Board of Education beginning in the school year 2026-2027?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, so this is a really exciting moment. A couple of our board members have put in a lot of work, collaboratively working with the Teachers Association. I think the experience was really positive, but I would like to say anything about that.
I was really proud of the work that Stephanie and I did with the Teachers Association, and just how it was just such a collaborative experience and such a positive experience, and I look forward to continuing to build that relationship and even with the upcoming negotiations with the ESPs. I'm looking forward to that being a positive experience as well.
Yeah, it was great, yeah. I mean, it was, everybody was on board and trying to get something done for our teachers, and that was our mission, and we accomplished it in a very, very well timed timing of it all, just to help, to keep our teachers, but also if we need to hire any new ones, it's gonna make everything a lot smoother and a lot better overall for us.
I think they definitely feel appreciated.
So just a thank you to Nicole and Stephanie for your work on that. And just for the public here and anyone who may be listening, the investment was really in teacher salaries, and we went in knowing that. We've lost teachers, we haven't been able to attract teachers, we haven't been able to keep teachers, and they're our largest asset, quite frankly, in a school district, besides obviously support staff and all of the folks, but we need to make sure that we have good teachers and that they stay. So we went into the contract negotiations with that being our goal. And Nicole and Stephanie did a great job, as well as the teacher union was super collaborative with us, ensuring that we invest in that, making our district stronger. So thank you.
Thank you. Roll call.
Living Couch.
Yes.
Yes.
David Mark.
Yes.
Jennifer Rubel.
Yes.
Nicole Segura.
Yes.
Kristen Thacker.
Yes.
Josie Shattuck.
Yes.
Motion carried.
May I have a motion to approve resolution 2026-01 to permanently transfer $718,372 from Education Fund 10 to Debt Service Fund 30.
So,
Would, you speak to this, please?
I'm not here to support them, so that can be.
Okay.
Just for.
Great, okay. Is, yeah, I'm thinking maybe we table that until then. Okay. May I have a motion to table resolution 2026-01 to permanently transfer $718,372 from Education Fund 10 to Debt Service.
The only thing before we decide to table it is
so
it's
our
something you've done
usual.
every year,
Yeah,
and
I was
it's
just gonna
really to
say.
pay your debt on the loan that was taken out in the past couple of years. So it's not an abnormal action, you just
This
need
is-
to transfer money into a particular fund to be able to pay your debt service, your loan, on the money that the board took out previously for the construction. So I appreciate Dr. Bailey and Dr. Sharma Lewis are been here 7 days. So I appreciate them wanting to get us the information, but I, as one person, don't feel like we need to hold based on that, but I'm also happy to do so.
As I say, it is something we do,
Yes.
we've done every year, it's not anything that's been like, it's just like Rebecca said, it's getting the money where it needs to be in the right
For the funds.
We have to pay the
funds,
loan.
we have to pay the loan, and
That's
that's the fund that we have to be able to do that in. So it is something that we've done, like yearly for years now. So, if you, I'm the same page as Rebecca, like I'm comfortable voting to do it, but if you guys want more information, we can table it, so.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's the next one too, it's the two funds that we've always had to transfer from one to another to pay the bond, to pay the loan, so.
You are correct, and that's also my understanding, and the resolutions do
Say that,
briefly describe that, yes. Though I appreciate the,
so it's up to, whatever you guys.
what would you,
I'm comfortable voting.
If it's standard practice.
Yeah. Okay.
okay, so there was not a motion for my tabling, we're still on the motion to approve. So I believe we can proceed to the roll call vote on,
First wait for.
yes.
Rebecca Jenkins.
Yes.
David Mark.
Yes.
Jennifer Rubel.
Yes.
Nicole Segura.
Yes.
Kristen Thacker.
Yes.
Stephanie Couch.
Yes,
Josie Shattuck.
Yes.
Motion carried.
May I have a motion to approve resolution 2026-02 to permanently transfer $507,515.50 from operations and maintenance fund 20 to debt service fund 30.
So,
Second.
And so this is just the second portion of that. for paying off those debts. Roll call.
Daniel Marks.
Yes.
Jennifer Whipple.
Yes.
Nicole Score.
Yes.
Kristen Sanders.
Yes.
Stephanie House.
Yes.
Rebecca Jenkins.
Yes.
Josie Chadwick.
Yes.
Motion carried.
May I have a motion to approve resolution 2026-03 to direct Dr. Joseph Bailey to prepare the 2026-2027 tentative budget?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, hearing none.
Motion carried after that.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Thank you. May I have a motion to approve repair of the masonry wall?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, so as many are aware, there is damage to the building, the elementary side on the outside of the gym. This is for repair of that building. We have received the bid that Bree has taken a look at. Are there any questions?
Insurance wise to me, and then I don't know, and maybe Joe knows, actually Bailey may know more answers to this than
The claim
he.
was filed.
The claim was filed, I
Yeah.
know, and so then
He did tell me that it should be handled.
it should be handled, okay, that was, yeah, my only question, I was making sure that was all taken care of.
And the work will take place at like the appropriate time.
Based
because
on
of-
weather.
Yeah.
Based on
Not
weather,
this week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I wonder, and maybe this has been sent out, maybe not, but if, like, as a parent driving by, if we haven't sent out any communication that says like there's no structural concerns, an accident happened, we're working on it, I think we're a tad late on that, but there's been a decent transition. I, for one, and I know because I'm on the board, but I just, is our building falling down? What's happening?
Yeah.
So I would like, if Bob, if you wouldn't mind, and the principal's considering to send something out to our families to let them know. We're aware structurally it's safe and
We're getting it
we're
taken
getting
care of.
it taken care of.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, great point. Thank you.
Principals do send out something weekly.
Yes, we do.
So maybe if I just redrafted something for the district as a paragraph, we can just include that in a weekly newsletter, so it's not alarming that they're getting a one paragraph statement saying, our building's not falling apart.
Great. Thank you. Any other questions on the repair? Okay, roll call.
Nicole Score.
Yes.
Kristen Hacker.
Yes.
Stephanie House.
Yes,
Rebecca Jenkins.
Yes.
Daniel Marks.
Yes.
Jennifer Whipple.
Yes.
Josie Chadwick.
Yes.
Motion carried.
May I have a motion to award the lowest responsible bidders for the 2026 parking lot renovations?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, tonight we have Mr. Jason Wasser here from ICI to provide an overview of the bid. Thank you for coming.
Thank you guys, turn around. No, you're welcome. So, this is a couple of years coming. This has been on the docket for replacement of the entire parking lot for a couple of years. And it got pulled off plan a couple times. There's been a lot of coordination with IDOT, regulatory agencies, all on permitting. We're finally in a place that the work can proceed this coming summer. It's been put out to bid. There was a great showing of bids in your packet tonight. There's a full bid tabulation. Some really good interest for the project, especially where it counts, those site contractors. A very attractive project for them. One that's going to take probably the entire summer. So it's one we want to ideally get awarded tonight, then begin the planning phase. Put that plan in motion, then come summer, be able to undertake the work. So for you tonight are the bid recommendations for the exact contractors who will be performing the work. With that approval, we will go back and start the process of coordinating that, what it looks like, making sure the permits are all in place before the work starts, and then ultimately beginning sometime in June for the work itself. So are there any questions I can answer at this time?
You mentioned that this will take approximately the whole summer. Is there an estimated finish date if the project starts, say, June 1st?
We always aim for July 31st to finish the work. That'd be the goal. Again, weather permitting, and the comment about masonry. That's going to be the biggest thing for this project is to open up parking lot. We want to make sure we mitigate poor soils and unforeseen conditions. So we always aim for July 31st. Our goal would be that as well.
And just remind me, was this parking lot project also with the fencing and everything back here as well?
Yes, so it'd be the parking lot, the fencing, trash enclosure portion to it, a couple other small site elements, some sidewalk replacement as well. And the bulk of the work along 176, we're rearranging those drive aprons to make a better circulation throughout the parking.
And when you mentioned fencing, you're referring to the playground fence.
No, I think they had like,
A retain,
stone.
right, a stone wall, like a
Well,
6
yeah.
foot or something stone wall that then
With
they'll have
lighting.
lights on, yeah.
It was in.
As they come in
November.
from the
For
the rear
Kyle
parking
Hopkins, the
lot,
lighting company.
I think it was
designer.
kind of provided.
Maybe Kyle can
Good
explain.
evening, everyone. Yes, the fence that you're talking about is between the playground and the new bus drive.
Yes.
With the
And-
lights, yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yep.
Only some of them will have lights, low lights, mainly more along the asphalt path from the parking lot, from the bus drive to the addition, but it will, I think about every 18 or 12 feet will be brick columns, and in between there is gonna be a wrought iron fence about 5-6 feet high, just to separate the school from the parking lot and the bus drive. So, and also with the parking lot too, you are getting updated site lighting and landscaping throughout the parking lot too.
Yeah, I know that was a concern out here is that the lighting
The lighting,
is,
yeah.
Yes.
not great. So that's good to hear. Remind me, I feel like the last time you came, a couple of the reasons that we're doing this is something, first of all, I think it's sinking, which is not great. And you had done some drilling. Can you explain that once more?
Yeah, want to go to the course? You know what you're doing. Also, parking lot's not in great shape, as many people know. There's been cores taken, so they actually come out and they drill into the ground to see what the asphalt material is, the thickness, and then if there's stone base under that. It's all over the place in this parking lot. There's some areas where the asphalt's only 2 inches thick. That's not normal. It's not good. Some areas where there's no stone below the asphalt. Again, not good. So we want to address all of that, and that's part of the plan. Come in, basically scrape everything down and get a brand new layer of 12 inches of
12 inches of aggregate and about 4 or 5 inches of asphalt to help with the heavier bus maneuvers, but also your front drive is the main loading and receiving for the semi trucks. So we beefed up that section to help handle the semi loads and also the full turning maneuver for that semi.
So it's really addressing those conditions that unfortunately are causing the failures that we experienced today.
And then along with that too, we're also improving the drainage of the parking lot, putting in some more storm structures, more piping that's at adequate size, and then bringing it to the stormwater basin that was constructed last year, 2 years ago.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but the drainage at the beginning or the entrance is currently collapsed, is that correct?
Culverts.
Oh, the culverts, yes, at the entrance points off of 176, yes, yes, they are. So with that, you'll be getting two new entryways with improved culverts.
And a curb as well,
Oh,
Yes.
which is a safety feature
Yeah.
for the building.
Yeah, correct.
Great.
So on the, anywhere like in the front of the building?
Yeah,
there'll be a
yes,
curb?
the sidewalk along,
Okay,
right?
perfect.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
What is the life expectancy of the project, the finished project?
With proper maintenance, like a new parking lot can probably last you a good 20 years. And unfortunately, through research, we just don't know the age of the parking lot that's out there right now. But we know I'll probably have to be safe to say that it's been over 20 years since it's probably been fully reconstructed and reevaluated.
Thank you. Are there any other questions?
Will entry to the building be, will it be accessible for extended school year? You know, we have extended school year June 8th through the 26th. If you're working on both parking lots, is it gonna be at different times? How is that gonna work?
We did talk through that as well, especially in, how many students or staff would be expected during that time period.
Usually it's around 60 kids, and then 6 to 8 staff members that are teaching teaching them and then related service, 5:15.
Do you anticipate there being disruption to the back lot?
No, that's what I was gonna say, you'll have parking on the back.
Well, we can. I just was thinking if you're doing the gate, but this parking lot is a mess, like where are they coming in
We're
safely?
not- No, you go ahead and talk, I was gonna say, we're not gonna be touching the bus drive or the parking lots there. We're just gonna be working off of the asphalt path to lead into the building, I think even that's got about, I wanna say a 10-foot, 12-foot buffer off the edge of that.
Okay.
And they're only gonna be, the construction is just the fence and a little bit of excavation for the pier, so it's not gonna be completely wiped out. But as Jason was pointing out, he would like to.
It's a great
Make
question.
sure.
Yeah, we like to have a meeting, coordinate all that stuff.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I was gonna comment too, like, once the bid is accepted and the board approves it, Dr. Bailey and I have put together a plan, working with you and the principals and the administrative team to just figure out access and kind of communicating with staff and community as they're driving the access to the district.
Absolutely.
And just a point of clarification, the funding for this project is part of the original expansion funds that we took out a couple of years ago.
And I confirmed that with Dr. Bailey today, that there is, good health, like saying, and that there is.
Okay.
But if you feel more comfortable waiting until we have that finance meeting or postponing it until February, it's fine with that bid. Take that to numbers, then we'll move our way, so.
Would that change the
I
start
think
time?
that would-
I guess that would be my question to you guys, like how can we, if we waited until February or until we knew exactly where our funds are and stuff, like, does that affect anything?
No, we can hold the bids
You can't hold
for
it
up to
90 days?
But then, and it doesn't delay the start.
It won't, no, but ideally February we would award them just so they know they're locked in and
Yeah.
start moving forward and that's.
Cause I would just like to, confirm, that- not that I don't, but I'd just like to kind of confirm everything for sure by Dr. Bailey, sorry.
He has confirmed it, I just wanna make sure he and I are aligned.
Aligned with it, yeah. I mean, if that's okay, yeah, I would feel more comfortable, I don't know how everybody else feels about
And
it,
that's
so.
it, I'm not.
No,
I just wanna make sure I was having.
No, and I appreciate that, yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think full transparency about the funding of this, given recent conversations, is completely appropriate.
So I think, yeah, if you
Just
guys,
so we
if
can
that's,
plan for, to pivot if we need to.
yeah, and like, if that's, if it doesn't affect anything, guys, then I think,
There's no bonding times, no procurement concerns.
okay,
Okay.
thank you.
I'm seeing all heads nodding about that, so let's go ahead and, may I have a motion to table 9.7, the award for the lowest possible bidders for the 2026 parking lot renovation. So moved.
Second,
Roll call?
Stephanie Hausch,
yes.
Rebecca Jenkins, Daniel Marks,
Yes.
Jennifer Rubelli.
Yes.
Nicole Segura,
Yes.
Kristen Decker,
Yes.
Josie Shannon.
Yes.
Motion carried.
May I have a motion to approve the termination of Dennis Ng, head custodian?
So moved.
Roll call?
Rebecca Jenkins,
Yes.
Daniel Marks,
Yes.
Jennifer Rubelli.
Yes.
Nicole Segura.
Yeah.
Kristen Decker.
Yes.
Stephanie Hausch, yes. Josie Shannon.
Yes.
Motion carried.
May I have a motion to adjourn at 7:36 PM?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none. Thank you, everybody.